Hello, my name is EchoFlexx and I'm a Lucio main who's consistently reached 4,500 in almost every season. Although my opinions on reverting Lucio may be slightly biased, please sit with me for the rest of the video. Lucio in the previous 3-3 Ghost meta was a pivotal part of why the comp stayed alive despite all the constant nerfs to almost every hero in that infamous composition. Lucio's job in GOATs was to enable his team to be able to make quick engages and disengages. However, Lucio's main job in any other comp is to peel for his team and backline and speed his team to and from objectives and targets. Lucio has always had a low amount of healing for his support, and to make up for that lack of healing, Lucio has been given one of the strongest abilities in the game, Speed Boost. Being able to change the pace of a fight is an extremely powerful tool when used correctly, but when you nerf one of Lucio's only strong points, he loses his luster when being compared to other supports' utility, healing, and damage. Lucio's speed originally was a 30% increase passively and 70% amped. This has been brought down to a meager 20% and 50% respectively. This is just a Lucio main's complaint. Lucio feels so much more clunkier on the ground. It does not have the swift and smooth movement he had from transitioning to walls in the ground like he once did. Even though they did buff his wall ride speed from a 20% boost to a 40% boost, this change feels like a band-aid fix and promotes Lucio to not play with his team and wall ride. With 2-2-2 on the horizon, I hope Blizzard sees that they should start rebalancing heroes that were changed in the 3-3 meta. Lucio honestly feels like a shadow of his former self now after playing on PTR for a couple days. Alongside the global ult rate nerf, this patch is clearly looking bad for Lucio. Playing Lucio now and using speed boost, I feel as if I'm punished for wasting a 12-second cooldown, even though I know it was the correct choice. Lucio in his current state is a heal bot that sucks at healing. This may sound crazy, but I've had Ryans complain to me that I'm not speeding them, even though I'm on speed and I just amped. Though a lot of Lucios are used to having their hero changed every 3 months and ultimately having to learn a playstyle, the change only seems to exist because of the meta comp and not Lucio's own power as a hero. You know what is being played now? Bunker. And what used to counter Bunker? Lucio's speed boost past the Arisha Shield and running her over with Ryan's Zarya comps. With Lucio's current speed and 2-2-2 rule lock, there is no clear-cut way of breaking a Bunker comp that is just sitting together. Previously, 3-3 speed boost past the shield was sufficient enough for the Bunker breaking. I'm not saying that playing Bunker is bad, it's just boring. It was a strategy for some maps, and please pay attention to the some part. In my opinion, which you should take with a grain of salt, this video game has always had and always should be a fast-paced game. With the current Bunker meta that is being played more and more, this game is slowing down to a screeching halt. Some of you may argue that this nerf should just stay, and all this Revert Lucio crap should just stop. Although a lot of you guys have some very good points, Blizzard has indeed changed heroes back and reverted things before. That's why I'm hoping that they will. And the two that come to mind in this particular area is Ana and Soldier damage reverts. During a time where they were not dominant, Blizzard saw that they needed tweaking and reverted the nerfs. I believe that they could do the same for Lucio as well. Honestly, even if they do not revert Lucio back to his exact speed, I hope that they buff him in other aspects, like adding a mechanic where your wall ride speed is applied to your team, or a sound barrier activating faster. Honestly, I'm just scared for my favorite skating frog. If you are still here, thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts and want to discuss more, go into the comment section below. I'd love to hear all of your guys' opinions. Well, if you're still here, you drop a like and maybe subscribe, and if this video does well, I'll probably do more things like this. If you guys have any suggestions, just go into the comments section, This is like my first scripted video, so, I was kind of having trouble. Tell me guys if you liked it or not.